Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. And folks, Kamala Harris has finally admitted it, and now she has to face the consequences. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. So the hapless vice president, I call her the accidental vice president, but the hapless vice president, for the sake of this video, did a phone interview with CNN, and she was confronted straight on with the poll numbers, the dismal, appalling, horrific poll numbers that she and Joe Biden, the president of the United States, is suffering from. And she was asked, basically, how are you going to win this election if all these people don't want you? Now, Kamala Harris, she's familiar with people not wanting her in life, and she had an answer for that. Let's take a look.
Quantity.
I was struck by, over the weekend, an exclusive interview with CNN. Vice President Kamala Harris said, and I'm quoting her here, "We're going to have to earn our reelect. There's no doubt about it." Errol, this is, I would say, the most stark terms that we've heard, not just from the vice president, but frankly from a member of the campaign, right, for reelection, that acknowledging the challenge ahead.
This is somebody who's won at the local and state and national level, who knows politics. And the reality is you are going to have to go out there and make that case because, look, the Democratic ticket is set, right? I mean, let's just be real about it. We've got less than 60 days to Iowa. There are probably half a dozen states where you literally cannot get on the ballot at this point unless there's some expensive write-in campaign that you're willing to wage. So this is, it is what it is. Now, you look at the numbers, and the ticket is essentially set at this point, and there's a lot of people who are concerned about it. On foreign policy, for example, George H.W. Bush had sky-high, in the first Gulf War, sky-high approval ratings right up until the time the public voted him out of office. I mean, these things changed. A lot can change between now and the next 6 months. She is absolutely correct. They're going to have to mobilize their base. The Democratic Party is a coalition of movements, the environmental movement, the youth movement, women around abortion and so forth. They've got to go out and make this the case. They've got to get everybody excited, mobilize, and get them to the polls. It's some of it is simply mechanical, but it's work that has to get done if they want to get reelected.
Let me just say this. There's one danger that the Democrats do have to pay attention to. When Jimmy Carter ran, and God bless Rosalind Carter, when Jimmy Carter ran, he had a contest from the left, from Ted Kennedy. When George H.W. Bush ran for president for reelection, he had a contest from the right, from Pat Buchanan. Joe Manchin is the only one of the potential candidates who could cause the president considerable harm because he could take a section of the voters who voted for him last time with him. The rest of these candidates who are running for president probably won't. Joe Manchin could be the real challenge.
We'll be watching all of it. We're going to have to leave it there for now. Jamal Simmons, Errol Lewis, Michelle Price. Stay with us. Much more to discuss.
What accomplishments is she going to tell them about? She says she's going to tell them about the accomplishments of this administration. What are they? Unless you consider incredible inflation an accomplishment, what are you campaigning on? People can see their pockets. They can see their bank accounts. They can see reality. And you can sell them whatever you want to try to sell them. But people can see reality. And the simple question that former President Trump, who is the presumptive Republican nominee, has to ask people is, financially, were you better off when I was president or right now? Now, for some people, they are better off right now because of hard work, dedication to their craft, whatever the case may be. But most people are not. And that is going to be what I think decides this election. I want to know what you guys think. Please let me know in the comments. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.